today on 10, live from our City Avenue studios.
Okay, so even if you've already backed out on most of your New Year's resolutions, here's one that we know you can keep all year long: getting organized. At least we hope.
I've always avoided it because I always thought it would be really difficult. But our expert today, Alicia Rockmore, is here to say you can do it. Good morning, Alicia.
Good morning.
And you come up with some great tools to help people get organized like they've never been organized before.
Well, that's certainly what we hope. I mean, it's one of the top 5 New Year's resolutions, and usually 3 days from now on the 15th of January, it's thrown out the window. So, I mean, we give people 3 simple tools to make sure that they get over organizational inertia and actually follow through and get something done.
Well, one of my big problems is always mail. And it piles and piles, it never goes anywhere.
Right. I mean, the most important thing for most people, that is key, is important information, of which mail is certainly a part of it, but this is a typical file cabinet, and literally...
That doesn't look organized.
I shouldn't say this. It came out of my sister's house, and it's a mess. And people waste 1 hour a day, 2 weeks a year, searching for information they know they have, but they can't get their hands on.
So having it in a basket like this is not a good idea then?
It's not the basket. It's trying to find, you might put everything important, but then actually trying to find the one important piece of information you need.
So how should we do it?
Yeah, if your sister's watching today, what should she be doing differently?
If you pick up something like this happens to be a Life.Doc, which is a product that we make, but a binder that carries all of your most important information. So you've got one binder. You can either grab it and take it with you in the event of an emergency. So there's a fire, oops.
Here,
Normally that would be stuck.
We
Here it
have
is
one
right here.
that's open over here. Let me pull that out. And
There
this
we go.
one, it
There you
has
go.
all sorts of different categories: family basics, in sickness and health, medical, insurance, all the things that you absolutely need to have all organized in your life.
Absolutely. If you go back to sort of this notion of the 80-20 rule, focus on the most important 20%. If you do nothing but organize your most important information,
then you've done something.
You save 2 weeks a year, and you've got all your stuff together in the event of something unexpected.
Okay.
The mail you were talking about?
Yes.
I mean, this is what most people's mail file looks like. I mean, by the end of a week, and this is probably just about a week's worth of mail, where are the bills? What do you want to keep? What do you want to throw away?
Right.
A very simple way to do that is to pick up something like this. Now, this came from the Container Store, but any mass merchandiser sells something like that. And there's 3 slots. One is for bills. So what do you need to pay?
That's my big slot.
Yeah, exactly. One is for correspondence. So who do you need to get back to? And a third one is for follow-up. It might be your favorite magazine article or a phone call you need to make, but 3 slots.
So that helps you go from this kind of
to
mess to that.
And the final piece is a small, and I emphasize the word small, basket for catalogs and magazines. If you get something in your hand and it's a catalog and this is the 10th one you've gotten, throw it away. If it's a magazine you're never going to read, throw it away. And once a week, go through that small pile of catalogs and magazines and get rid of what you don't need.
Okay, we've organized the information. Now we've organized the mail. How about the family?
The family is one of the biggest challenges. How do you keep track of where mom is, dad is, and the kids? We suggest that you pick up a whiteboard, a very simple, basic whiteboard.
Like one of these?
Like one of these, yep.
Okay.
And if you take a look at this bottom one, which is how we suggest you do it 1 week at a time, Monday through Sunday, and each person has a color for their information. If your kids are over the age of 10, and this gets back to delegating, you need to be able to give other people stuff to do, they should be writing in their own information.
What about people that say, I don't have time to do all of these things?
Well, here's the thing. Literally, in 5 or 6 minutes a day, you can do your calendar, you can do your mail, and once your important information is together, it doesn't take any maintenance. It's just there. If one piece of information changes every couple of weeks, you can update it. But literally, we say to people, 10 minutes a day, you should be able to do all 3 of these things. And 80% of what you need to get done is taken care of.
And this information is organized on your website.
It is.
GetButtonedUp.com.
That's correct.
And we'll put a link to your website on our website at NBC10.com.
That's terrific.
/10. Alicia Rockmore, thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much. Happy New
Are you
Year.
feeling more organized, Lori?
A little bit, yes.
All right.
I feel better already. All right, we're back with more 10, of course, after this. Thank you so much. Nice